Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to another episode on the Legend Lands. Oh, yeah. So, if you guys don't know, the Legend Lands is a world that I am creating based on a book that I wrote that isn't available yet. And I will keep you guys updated. But in order for you to stay updated, you probably want to hit the subscribe button. What do I have in store for you today? Well, first of all, I just finished making this parking lot. So, ta-da! Parking lot. It even comes with bike racks and things like that. So, and plenty of drainage. And as you can see, I built it on 2 different levels. That way it has a slight slant to it for water coming off the pavement. As you can see, we've also started installing some of the street lanterns, and we have started putting in one-way signs. The plan for today is to get the metalsmith shop here done, and potentially another building. One of the things I know about metalsmith shops is that they are loud and they are noisy, and therefore we really want to make sure that we are accommodating the surrounding neighborhood. I am going to make sure there's a lot of insulation on this build, as well as make sure it's fireproof. We got the flooring in, and as you can see, it's all just really stone. I need a block that's not going to break, and the hillside probably provided naturally for this kind of flooring. And so with that, I would also say we have a small little office here that people can conduct business in. We decided on some end stone to act as a flame-resistant foam that we are desperately needing in order to quiet these guys down. We have the interior finished. Just the interior, not the exterior at all. At all. But let's go in. Okay, so from here we see a stop sign, and that is just to say that's the employees area. Don't go past this point. We have the office in here, and we have a safe. Now, obviously, this would be a very publicly seen safe, and everybody would know exactly where that one is. If you look just right there, you'll also see a dispenser there, and that is a secret hidden safe underneath. But yes, we have a whole bunch of design tables and everything here so that you have plenty of space to be laying out any design that you want. We have some grindstones here. Do I know what grindstones would be used for? Kind of. Smoothing out the edges, I believe. Then we have our furnace, our ginormous furnace, and we even have a bellows over here that you just flip switch and makes flames go higher. But there is an exit out the backside for those for the heat of the fire to go out, and we have our anvils. Even one has a crack in it. And the anvils are very, very important for hammering out whatever you want to make. We have some quench tanks kind of here, and we have some water just in case you set yourself on fire. Got our tools all over the place. Our tool wall, which has almost every kind of tool you would need. We have piston over here that acts basically as a presser for the iron. Around here, you have seen a number of the levers. Yes. And that is just because we can control a lot of the windows. Oh, we also have a little bell. We know from this building that this is that was a metal something-ish shop. So we know that these guys are actually really good metalsmiths because they survived when the other building did not survive. But what I do know is that these guys have been here for a very, very, very long time, and they've been here probably they've been here long enough that they built roads around the building. This is how the interior turned out. I always just want to have some sort of block up here that says, hey, look up at the sky every once in a while. If we come out this way, you'll notice this bar here, and that is just when this door is closed, it adds an extra level of quiet protection. So yeah, that was kind of necessary. I really like how this turned out. And yeah, I think it works. I think it somehow manages to find its own little place or whatever. We do have one of the windows open right over here. I wanted to tie this in with the shop, the barn across the road here. And hence why we have copper for metal and copper roofing, and we also have the spruce logs here. Now, you may be confused by the selection of concrete and wood, and that is because concrete reflects sound, so basically sound would be coming out of the metal shop, getting hit, knocking into that concrete, and being bounced back into the metal shop. And wood absorbs sound. Now, the rest of this area is pretty much just kind of plain Jane kind of stuff. We do have over here the smokers, like blast furnaces, but with the smoke coming out, and that is just to indicate the furnace that is down below. As you can see, again, there's not much to the back here. This is probably where the employees park their cars or carts or wagons or whatever else. It's available for that kind of stuff. This is an alleyway. That is this build. This is one more done. One more done. But I will say this, stick around because we've got another build incoming. I'm really feeling like living in this police station. It's a smaller one, and it sits across from the docks here, so if a fight breaks out or for whatever reason. Well, here's the layout of the police station. I will go into a little bit of explanation for you guys. Here are the cells. Over here is a staircase down. Obviously, I will not be doing this. We are not doing things below surface level. Yeah, so there would be extra holding cells down here as well. We got holding cells. We've got the pathway here. We have the main police officer area where they have all their desks and stuff. We have the lobby over here, and we have the captain's office over here, and a filing office over here. So I'm going to show you guys how the cells work. You have the door here with a pressure plate. That way, it's a one-way entrance and exit, and somebody else would have to be here in order to let you out, and would most likely be a police officer. We also have a window here for food access or for the police officers to handcuff the individual again if they needed to. And then we have the lighting over there, which, just gives you a little bit of lighting. We don't, you'll notice, have a bed or anything really in here. And that's because these guys are pretty short term. Alright, so I reinforced the outer wall to prevent people like this guy who's probably visiting one of his friends in here. Just like you couldn't see any of the end stone, it's absolutely arbitrary. Let's go check out the interior. So inside we have our nice little lobby. We're gonna install the windows when we figure out the exterior. So yes, we got the lobby with seating and everything like that, and we come over here to the secretary, and we do not harass the secretary. We ask nicely whatever problems we have going on, but they've been ever so helpful and let me come into the door, and that is very nice of them. So we come in here and we have the seating, the desks for 3 other officers, because this is a small police station. Words. It's a small police station, and it's mostly just a holding bay for the drunken duck that is going to be over there. We come in here to the captain's office. You know, he's captain of 3 other people. Sure. You know, office with seating, and that's the hot seat, guys. That's the real hot seat. When you don't get to sit on the couch and you sit in that seat, then you know you're in real trouble. But we come back here, we got some the filing cabinets, and up here we got tons and tons of boxes, and that's just because nobody ever does their paperwork. These would be gone. These would not exist. They only exist for you guys so that I can walk in and out of here. And because there's no other person to let me out of here. So once I go in, it's kind of determined that I be in here. So this is the holding cells. All of them are done. And I even lowered the ceiling there so that they couldn't potentially as easily climb up onto the bars up there. It's your lucky day, guys. You get to vote on which one of these you think should be the symbol for the law enforcers. So, as you can see, we do have some spots for whatever you guys choose for the banners, and we even have a covered walkway. Look at people being so spoiled. So yeah, we have a little bit of a covered walkway here, and we have the top here. It kind of reminds me of a simple medieval keep or whatever, which is fair. Like, the buildings probably stood there for quite some time. For the windows, we've got full glass blocks because we got to double reinforce the windows here, and then we have the grates and everything like that. And if you guys thought that the criminals could just saw one of the bars loose, we have double setted the bars, so there will be no getting out through the bars. As you guys can see, I also didn't do much of the landscaping, and that is because I want to see what the other buildings around it seem like or look like, or just kind of what is going on. But I do think it is a nice little police office building or law enforcement building or whatever you want to call it. And unfortunately, that is really all the time that I have in order to work on these builds in the Legend Lands. I hope you guys have enjoyed them. I enjoy working in creative mode. You know, at least once a month, I really should be putting out some more of these, and so that is probably what we are going to do. So once a month, you guys get creative mode. 3 times a month, you guys get you get survival Rosie. So, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did. Comment if you guys want to be able to pick the banners. And subscribe if you want to see more. Stay rosy in that darkness, guys.